Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I'd just get ready with you guys because I have a couple of things that I just recently got in the mail and a couple of new items, so I thought what better thing to do than to do a get ready with me and kind of like a little first impression. Let me just close my door. My AC is a little bit loud because actually I have the door open to my backyard because my cats are outside. All right, now I'm getting ready for work. Excuse the hat, I didn't have any patience today to do my hair, and I will put on a hat later. Now, I will just prime my face how I usually do. I take a little bit of my refined zone treatment, and I'm just blurring my nose, mattifying it and filling in those pores. And then as usual I take a little bit of the Hourglass Veil Primer. Alright, let's start with something new. This is the Wet n Wild Foundation Fond de Teint in Buff Bisque. It's the PhotoFocus, the new one where everybody raves about it and says how amazing it is. So let's give it a try. Obviously it's from the drugstore, so I didn't have really an option to see if that's my color, so we're just hoping for the best. Not really a fan of how it smells. Smells a little bit kind of like old. Maybe it's an old foundation. Didn't look like it. Smells a little bit weird. And then just let me buff it in. What kind of brush do we use? Let's take the good old G3 from Morphe. It's a little bit light for me right now. And it doesn't really give me coverage, to be honest. Like, everybody seems to love it. Maybe I'm just loving more coverage than anybody else. I'm trying a second layer just to see if I can get the coverage that I desire. And then what I always do, I go in with my beauty blender on top and blend it out. All right, first impression. Looking a little bit closer. Give me some coverage. You can still see where I had some breakouts right here. It feels okay, feels light. It dried down pretty quick. I'm on the fence about that. I don't know yet. Need to see how it wears over the day, and then I give you my final thoughts on that. But let's continue. Taking my trusty Shape Tape and conceal. And as usual, I take my light medium honey and blending it out. Now that concealer always rescues any kind of skin situation. It covers just everything. And let us set it quick. Good old Mercier translucent setting powder for underneath the eyes. And I just leave that bake on and continue with the eyes. So, eyebrows, quick and easy. I'm going in with my Anastasia brow definer and just fill in my brows. Setting my brows with the brow gel from Anastasia. And I'm priming my eyes with Soft Ochre from MAC, the paint pot. And I'm keeping it really easy and moving. Just take my finger and get one layer on. Boom. Alright, all primed, and now it's ready for something new and probably the most exciting thing in this video. I just got the Jaclyn Hill palette in the mail, and let's open up. I just peeked inside once, but I didn't swatch anything yet. I haven't played with it. So it comes in, on the back you can read a little bit what she has to say about it, Jaclyn's pictures, and where she, yeah, don't know, tries to be her goofy self, I guess. And then what I really like, it's even in, like, it was protected in a shipping box, but then it's again protected inside the carton. That one I really appreciate. And then you have the palette, and if you open it up, it says this palette is dedicated to all my lovely subscribers, XO Jaclyn. And then everybody has seen it probably on social media. Has a protection thingy on it. I'm throwing that out. And then you have 35 shades. And yeah, I got a card with all the names on it. What is really good, this way I know what color I'm using. I would have loved if they would have printed those names on the palette actually. Would have made it much easier for me and other beauty influencers, but at least I have some sort of cheat chart here. It's a variety of neutrals with pop of colors, that's how she described it, and apparently those shades and those formulations are exclusive to this palette, and it took her over 2 years to create. So let's go in and just see what's the magic about, if it's worth waiting 2 years for that palette. I'm going in with in light and just set my primer. So in light is this upper corner color. It's not too much kickback. Let's see how the pigment is. Ooh, that's light. Ooh. Ooh. Let me move one down. Let me go to beam. So I'm going one shade down and see if that is a little darker. Ooh. Still pretty light. Yeah. And they almost look the same. This is slightly more yellowish, I feel. This one has a little bit more of a whitish silverish hue. And both of them have a reflex to them. I would have loved if that one shade would have been a true matte to set it. Both of them have a little sheen to them. Well, that's okay. I have other palettes with colors in them that will do the trick. But just that you are aware, if you are thinking about just getting one palette, it doesn't really have a setting color for lighter complexion, I feel. All right, let us find a good transition color. I haven't done really a green in a while, so let's do something with the green. So for that, I'm going in with this color as a transition. This one is creamsicle. All right. And I'm going in right here in my socket line with that. The pigmentation is nice on this, and it blends good, no complaint. All right, let's go in with a smaller brush, a little bit more control. Taking the 221 from MAC, and I'm going in with that almost like aqua green color. This one's called Jada, and I'm gonna do a halo smoky eye. I done a cut crease tutorial, so if you are interested in how to create cut creases, I will link that video down below. But today I wanted to do like a halo, so I'm going first in the outer corner and then also in the inner corner. That's pigmented, that's good. Then I just take a big Morphe brush, this one is the M441, and I blend this a little bit better out. So what I do is I put outer corner and inner corner the color, and then just connecting it in the center, but leave that center of the eye empty. Next I take a little bit of Fix Plus, and this one is just a flat shader brush. I believe this is the 242 from MAC, but this was from a holiday collection, so there's no name on it and no brush number. All right, let's go in with Pool Party. What is the corner color? That turquoise. And I'm foiling up the shadow to get maximum metallic impact. Ooh, that's pretty. You guys see that? That's colorful. I like that. All right. I'm not mad about that. I saw some reviews online where people say it's not really pigmented. It's pigmented, but let's see how it holds up. All right, let's start in the corners. I'm going in with that dark green, forest green. This one is called Enchanted. And we smoking it a little bit more out. So I'm going in with right here on the other corner and in the corner. All right, that turned out pretty nice. Going back to that palette in a second, but next let me do my liner. And I'm taking, as usual, my Brushstroke liner from MAC. So I wanted to create a very dramatic liner. Mission accomplished. And now I'm going in with that black color in here. That's Abyss. And I'm going on a pencil brush. Ooh, that has quite some kickback, that black. So take off a lot of the product, and then I just want to go a little bit darker right here in that outer corner. Yep, that's drama, honey. But it's a Thursday, so why not? Now while I put on my mascara, let me guys tell you something, and that's why I kind of like probably went a little bit overboard with that liner. I had a customer standing at my counter at MAC just a couple of days ago, and I was not wearing any makeup. Like, I didn't have a smidge of makeup on. So she walked up at the counter. Who was annoying me? Later. So she approached that counter, looks at me, and she's like, "Are you wearing any makeup?" So I'm saying, "No, ma'am, I don't, not today." And she's like, "Thank God." I'm like, "All right." She was like, "I don't understand those guys not wearing makeup. It's ridiculous. Makeup is for women and they're looking like clowns." I'm like, "Oh, honey. Oh, honey, honey, honey." I'm like, "Well, ma'am, I'm not wearing today makeup, but usually I'm the one at the counter who wears the most makeup." And she was like, "Well, no offense, but that it's not pretty," or whatever. Like, she was bitching about it. I'm just like, so being professional as I am, let me set my face with a little bit of Mineralize Skinfinish. Professional as I am, obviously I didn't say anything then, because you can just not teach people. Like, either they get it or they don't. And so I let her move, and then I had my lunch break. So I'm sitting at my lunch break. I'm sitting outside and minding my own business, and she approached me again. She's like, "Well, I just wanted to talk to you one more time." And I'm like, "Oh," like on my lunch break. I just don't want to talk on my lunch break. And she's like, "I don't want it to come across like, I'm in what did she say? Like, insensitive or whatever." And like, she's like, "I really do like everybody," and blah, 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 blah. And then, I just let her talk. And then she was like, so are you okay? I was like, "I'm cool, honey. I'm not the one who came across like," what did I say? Pretty much, I didn't say it like that, but I came across like an idiot. Because, at the end of the day, even if I'm on lunch break, I'm still representing. And I don't want to call a customer idiot, and you never know what happens. So even though I'm off the clock and I can say whatever the fuck I want, but there are some people out there who would, go inside and then, "Can I talk to manager? I was just outside and this MAC employee on his lunch break insulted me." Like, bitch, you insulted me. You were talking about how men looking like clowns in makeup, so shut the fuck up. Sorry my language, but stuff like that just annoys the fuck out of me. I just don't get it. We're 2017. Men wearing makeup, get over it. It's not the end of the world. Alright, let me contour and bronze my skin up because I feel a little bit pale, especially with that foundation on. Let's go in with my trusty 168 brush from MAC. And honey, we're not here to play. I hope she walks by today again and is like, do you know that guy who works here without makeup on?
Bitch me.
And to deep me even a little bit more and go in with that darkest color just on the outer edge here. Now I do a little bit of nose contouring today because it's dramatic, so why not? And then I just blend it in with my powder brush. And then you already know, I cannot live without it. I'm already so afraid that this runs out. It's ridiculous. I didn't bought any backup. This is Compassion Skinfinish from MAC. And it's so good. This just bronzes me up, honey. Now to sharpen the contour, I go one more time into the loose powder from Laura Mercier with my beauty blender and just cutting that cheek. What I always do is like I'm looking straight into the mirror and try to see if those lines are even. That looks okay to me. And then you leave it on and look like Santa Claus for a minute, but that's fine. Next thing that is also something new and I'm excited for it. This one is also very talked about on social media. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in Precious Petals. Apparently amazing, $4.99. So let's go in. I'm taking the Morphe 501. Yeah, that's pigmented. It's just ever so slightly little glittery, but not bad. It's not like chunks of glitter. Definitely smoother than the Jeffree Star ones. I find the Jeffree Star ones are very chunky. I rarely use them, honestly. This is finer. It still doesn't compete with my favorites, what are the Extra Dimension Skin Finishes from MAC, and then also the Becca ones. Those are really nice. And Anastasia, honestly. Anastasia has really, really nice highlighters. But for $4.99, yeah. If you see them, buy them. $4.99, buy them. Alright, now I want to create an artificial inner corner. And for that, what I do is I take that dark forest green. Where's the card? See, that's already happening. The card is disappearing. Enchanted. Take Enchanted one more time, and what I do is I look a little bit straight in my mirror and then I go right underneath here and open that inner corner. And I go all along the lower lash line. And then I go in with the 506 and I take a little bit more of that Jada color and blending that out. And then my already used, this was the R37 by the way, with the orangey color, and just really give it a finer blend. And then something that is not new, it's very, very, very old, but I got it new in the mail because somebody sold them on a Facebook group that is just for people who previously worked for MAC or are currently working with MAC. And those are the glitter eyeliners. They have been discontinued years, so don't even try to get them. I'm excited for this one. This one is the color Girl Groove. And I'm popping that in the inner corner here. I mean, like, come on, do you see this? Do you see this? MAC, bring them back. We would sell them like hot cake right now, honestly. This is really nice. I also do a little bit on that inner corner here, just wrapping it around. Yeah, that is amazing. All right, let me do some bottom lash mascara, extended play lash. So I'm popping on really quick my lashes. I'm taking again the iconic from House of Lashes, and then I will be back for final touches. Alright, lashes are on okay. Let me take away my bake. Now, I'm a big fan of blush right now, so let me go in with Summer Fling. I want a little stronger. And I lost a little bit the intensity of the highlight for today, so I'm just going back with whatever's left. I'm not using more product, but I just intensify that highlight one more time because you want to be glowing today. Do you see my face? That's the face I do. That's my I put highlighter face on. Really. Last but not least, let's put on some lip primer as usual. And I'm going in with Lady Be Good liquid lipstick from MAC. And this one is a neutral with kind of like a peachiness to it. And to brighten a little bit the center, I'm just going in with So Cute Kylie lip gloss, but just in the center. Alright, let us set this face with Kat Von D. This one is the Lock It Makeup Setting Spray. And that is the look that I'm going for today. Combination of aqua green and peaches. So what I want to do is I actually give you my final thoughts later on today because I want to see how everything wears. I want to see how the eyeshadow wears, I want to see how the foundation wears, the highlighter wears, the glitter liner wears. So a couple of things that I first want to see. I will give you my final thoughts later on. Right now it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I will be back probably around 10 p.m. So we have a good 8 hours to go for this makeup look. So let's see how that holds up and then I see you later. Alright guys, now it is 10 or 10, no 10, sounds stupid. It is 10:10. So I had this makeup on for over 8 hours, and so let's have a final check-in. I have not touched up anything, and yeah, I just ate a pizza, so that's why my lip look a little bit like that. Alright, I'm zooming in. I'm surprised the foundation did a pretty good job in, you know, controlling my oils. I mean, like, you have to see, I'm living in Florida, that's 120% of humidity. Today, actually, I saw in my car, it showed me it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's hot, it's humid. And for that, I'm not mad. I just wish it would have a little bit more coverage. So for me personally, I still would go for the Milani. It's a couple dollars more, like $3 more, no, $3 more. And I just like it a little bit better. Even though I feel this one did it, no, it's about the same. Like you can see just the shine on my forehead. You know, so yeah, they did about the same. So I personally would go for the Milani. I would say for me personally, that's a pass. But if you like more of a natural finish and have normal skin, not too oily or not too dry, then you might like this. So check that out. Now let's talk about the highlighter. Yeah, I can still see a little bit going on. It definitely got a little bit softer because of my oils breaking through, but yeah, I still have a glow for whatever reason. And I can still see it on the nose. So yeah, there's definitely some highlighter left. Now, eyeshadow. It did stay put. It did soften out a little bit, especially on my lower lash line right here. It got a little bit less, like the sharpness is gone. But I still have a very intense color on my eye. And yeah, nothing got weird, nothing separated weird. I have slightly separation on my eyelid, but just ever so slightly. Definitely not really noticeable. And I still have depth to it, what is really important too. And the inner corner glitter is still there. It is amazing. MAC, bring it back. Please, please, please. Those glitter liners are amazing. And now, because I have a little bonus for something new. Because I just got them today and I saw them already online, so I'm okay talking about them. Because there are some new wipes. MAC launches the Gentle Off wipes with micellar water. I personally love micellar water. I use the Bioderma to remove my eye makeup. And MAC Cosmetic already has wipes, but those wipes, they are a little bit more gritty, exfoliating, harsher to the skin. So they should be more softer to the touch and less irritating. So especially also for somebody with sensitive skin, this could be a good wipe option. So let us see how good it removes my makeup. So I'm taking off my lash. So let me get one wipe out. It definitely feels much softer, like the texture feels much softer. Yeah, so let us see how it removes the makeup. I try to stay within one wipe. How much makeup I get off with just one. Alright, and this was one wipe, taking definitely most of my makeup off. I mean, like, I have a little bit left in my eyelashes especially, but that's also because of the lash glue. So that was a little bonus first impression. They're good. They're good wipes. I don't know if they're better than my ones that I get from like Costco or whatever. I know also like Walmart has some pretty good wipes and very affordable. So I don't know if I would spend the amount of money on them, but you see, it took all of this off. So I'm not mad about it. Now I will go ahead and I take the other side of my makeup off and then rinse my skin and go to bed, because now it is almost 10:30 and I have to be back at my job in the morning. So there's not a lot of sleep ahead of me, but if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed me doing this little get ready with me, a little bit chit-chatting, as well as seeing some new products, then give this video please a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also check out my other social medias. And yeah, that will be it. Thank you so much for watching again. And until I see you guys next time, I hope you have now a wonderful day and enjoy.